Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, November 15th, 2024. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. All I'm going to say, 40 more days until Christmas. You're welcome. But now it is time for some news, so shall we? Late afternoon on Wednesday, Anne Arundel County police officers responded to a motor vehicle collision involving a Hyundai Sonata and a Toyota Corolla at Crane Highway and Main Chapel Way up in Gambrills. Witnesses reported 4 individuals fleeing from the Hyundai, which was later confirmed as stolen. Officers apprehended 3 suspects after a brief foot pursuit, a 28-year-old female who was transported to a hospital due to illness with charges pending, a 27-year-old male, and a 25-year-old female. The driver of the Toyota, a 38-year-old female, sustained non-life-threatening injuries but was transported to a local hospital. And later that same evening, at about 7 p.m., officers responded to reports of vehicle tampering in the 900 block of Wog Chapel Way, and they found and arrested the 4th suspect from the earlier incident and a 17-year-old female accomplice. From the Stupid Criminal Files, on Wednesday morning in Annapolis, officers responded to a report of an auto theft on West Street. The complainant stated that her vehicle, a silver 2001 Toyota Avalon, was stolen from the surface parking lot behind the visitor center at the Gotts Court Garage between 6 p.m. on November 12th and the morning of November 13th. She also reported that her purse containing her car keys was stolen sometime while dining at a restaurant on West Street the previous evening. Seems like a bout of bad luck, having your purse stolen in the evening and your car the next morning. Well, during the investigation, it was discovered that she indeed had an active arrest warrant, and she was subsequently arrested and served with the warrant from D.C. And the moral of this story is that if the police are looking for you, think it through before you give them a call for help. St. John's College in Annapolis has announced the Fall 2024 formal lecture series featuring a diverse lineup of lectures and performances every Friday evening at 7:30 p.m. in the Francis Scott Key Auditorium. The series is free and open to the public, offering presentations from scholars, artists, poets, and faculty members. Upcoming events include a lecture by Stephanie Nelson from Boston University this Friday, a performance by the Grammy Award-winning Parker Quartet on November 22nd, and a presentation of Shakespeare's Hamlet by the King William Players on December 8th. In some business news, Urbano, a contemporary Mexican restaurant, held their soft opening last night at a new location at the Annapolis Town Center. The latest Latin restaurant in the area offers a menu featuring Tex-Mex cuisine, including the standards like enchiladas, guacamole, tacos, etc. Urbano is located at 1915 Town Center Boulevard in Annapolis, and that is in the Annapolis Town Center, as I said. It's open from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and until midnight on Fridays and Saturdays. And for the old-timers here, this is the former Bonefish restaurant down near P.F. Chang's. This weekend in the area, there aren't a whole lot of things happening, and I guess everyone's probably just preparing for the holidays. But here we are, Friday. Here, a pop-up shop opens its holiday shop at 14 Church Circle. That's where they were last year, with a happy hour from 5 to 7 p.m. featuring local shopping and beverages from Grey Wolf and Cane Mixers. Slide across the creek to Art Between the Creeks. The collaborative returns to the Annapolis Maritime Museum and Park for its fall show reception. That goes from 6 to 9 p.m. tonight. The exhibition features works from 24 artists and runs through Sunday with museum hours from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. Admission is free, but while you're there, check out the gifts from the museum and pick up a membership for yourself if you're not, or maybe pick up one as a gift. Sliding into Saturday, Navy football hosts Tulane at noon in a crucial game that could secure a spot in the conference championship. If they win this game and their final regular season game, it looks like they may play Army in a conference championship a week before the Army-Navy game. Starting to get real. You want to follow us for game updates as the game is completely sold out. We'll have a live blog, we'll be tweeting and all that kind of stuff. Be sure to catch our local business spotlight this Saturday at noon. This week we chat with Chris Barber, who is the chief nerd at Cheaper Than a Geek. That does drop at noon tomorrow. And today on Canines and Crosstreks, we meet Louie, a gentle older Maltese Yorkie mix. He moves a little bit slower, his vision is not quite what it used to be, but he is looking for that perfect home to spend the rest of his days. Listen to our spot now and then check out Annapolis.net at noon for some irresistible photos and get all of the information on how you can adopt him. And again, don't forget that we have that daily newsletter that features only the top local news stories of the day. We send it out to your inbox at 7 p.m. every night. Yes, that's 366 days this year, all without a paywall. It's perfect for keeping up with the weekend's news since we don't release a DNB on Saturday or Sunday, and I'm going to put a link right here in the show notes for you. Okay, that's it. Now it's time just to say thank you for listening and putting up with us every day. I do hope that we add some value to your world, and if we do, please leave a review somewhere or tell a friend to give us a listen. We also want to thank our sponsors, Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and MacMedics. It's Friday, the weekend is here, and now it is time just to say have a great weekend, be nice to others, do something fun, and keep shopping local. Now you want to hang tight because DCMDVA Weather is here with the only locally forecasted weather report you should care about, and then Canines and Crosstreks. All that's coming your way in just a minute.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Friday, November 15th. Yesterday was a chilly one for the Annapolis region, but it was nice to get some additional rainfall across the region, and now skies will start to clear today ahead of a sunny and nice weekend with nice conditions continuing much, if not all, of next week. Look for temps today in the mid-50s or so to maybe lower 60s with gradually clearing skies and slightly breezy winds out of the north or northwest ahead of a sunny weekend with temps in the mid-60s. With sunshine both days, though winds will stay breezy Saturday with gusts out of the northwest around 20 to 25 miles per hour. As for next week, sunshine and 60s will be the theme, with some 70s possible on Monday. Okay, that's it for today and this week. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day and weekend out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and X for updates each day along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info. So you can always stay weather informed.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting MacMedics in Severna Park or Lanham, where appointments are not necessary. MacMedics is an Apple-authorized premium service provider. MacMedics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. MacMedics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit MacMedics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call MacMedics at 410-757-MAX. which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. That can only mean one thing. We're headed to the SPCA of Anne Arundel County with Annapolis Subaru to play with the pups for this week's Canines and Crosstreks. Sponsored by Annapolis Subaru. Higher standards.
Well, I have to say the conference room at the SPCA smells an awful lot better than the last time we were in here. Do you agree, Billy?
Huge improvements.
Yay,
I mean,
see?
what?
Thank you, Jimmy. You can thank Jimmy for that.
Great. Jimmy's walking around on the
Great
table,
job,
and he's
Jimmy.
actually liking us, it seems. He's
He
letting us
is.
pet him and stuff, so it's a brand new Jimmy.
And the
That's it.
building on the exterior is a new color.
You didn't know what was going. Yeah, it actually matches the new building up there, so we use the same color.
You guys have a new building?
We do have a new building.
Where is
and
that located?
It's Long Bay Ridge Avenue, and we actually have started to move some dogs up there.
What?
Yay!
Well, tell me about the little guy that's running around the conference room here.
Louie. Okay, so that's our friend Louie, and Louie is.
He should have a theme song from the Kingsmen. Louie, Louie.
Yeah, and you should be the one to sing it. I am sure he would enjoy
What are
you
the rest of the words?
serenading.
We gotta go.
Good job, guys. So
thank you.
Louie is actually 14 years old and 11 months. So he is a super senior. He just got returned about 4 days ago.
Oh,
And he got adopted, and he's been living his life for a very long time. But his adopter did decide to surrender him. So we're
so he was a return from a long time ago?
he just got returned 3 days ago, but he was adopted a very long time ago.
Oh, okay. So it's not
Yes.
like somebody picked him up and said, oh, I don't like Louie.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bring him back.
no, he was very young when he got adopted, but you can see he's very, very cute. He's a Maltese Yorkie mix. I think he does have some eye issues and hearing issues, obviously due to his age.
Right. He's moving a little bit slow, as we all
Yeah, he's
are.
a little wobbly.
You
I think he has a little knee problem in his back leg, but we are getting him all checked out, and we're just going to let him live his life, hopefully in a foster.
That'd
So
be
anybody
awesome.
out there, yeah. And he's trained to go outside and he'll use the pad.
And he has no problem with Jimmy and Catwoman.
No,
So he
doesn't.
seems to be okay
Actually
with-
likes them. Yeah, Jimmy goes in and steals his food, and he lets him. So we're all getting along.
Talking about Subaru, though, I just saw they sent a release out that, again, nationwide, 54,552 sales for October. Again, it was up again, an increase of 1.5%. The best year ever, or the best October ever for Crosstreks.
Yeah, Crosstreks have been flying off the lot. It's like ever since Kelly bought one.
I think
It
Yep.
yeah, the sales have been
Annapolis.
increasing.
I
yeah.
can imagine just a
She
huge
has
uptick,
that
right?
much influence
It's great.
on the Crosstrek market.
I think it's on my magnets on the back.
Probably.
That say SPCA, SPCA, SPCA.
But that's awesome. This is like the 27 consecutive months of growth. So
Yeah. Yeah, we were on that trajectory. I mean, I think it was like 10 years. And then COVID happened.
Yeah.
And that kind of stopped that.
Yeah.
Then we picked it back up.
And kudos to the SPCA, man. I saw you guys nailed 75 animals last month.
Yeah, it was a big month for us. Hopefully this one will be even better.
Well, thanks to everybody that did adopt. I mean, it was a pretty stellar month, man. You said you had, I'm looking at the numbers here. You had 53 cats, because of course we know it is kitten month or kitten
Kitten
season.
It's
all the time.
It's kitten decade.
14 dogs, 2 ferrets, 2 guinea pigs, 3 rabbits, and a mouse. And that
Okay.
sounds exactly like the 12 days of Christmas, because we're coming.
It does. See? We were just a little early.
You
Wow.
probably should do that for a holiday.
That would be very, very cute.
That would be
Put a mouse in your stocking.
yeah, could be. We've got another week until
Lights
another
and
week,
leashes.
another week until Lights and
right.
Leashes, and then Lights on the Bay kicks in. So
It is here. It's here.
it is. Have you guys figured out what car you're going to bring yet?
No, it's going to be a game time decision.
Bring that new 26 Outback.
If we had one,
Yeah.
I would.
I was looking at all the speculation on what it's going to look like, and it says
I've seen it.
the 26.
Ooh.
Really? Is it
Tell
more?
us.
Is it more SUV than station wagony?
It's pretty cool.
You can't tell us. Is it a secret? Is
No,
it a Subaru secret?
It definitely looks a little different than the current Outback model. It's a little more edgy, a little more aggressive. But we're excited about it. It's going to be cool. We saw it out in Vegas over the summer. They brought it out on the stage, little
Ooh.
rotating thing, went around.
And then
And
they
that-
took it
and
away.
that's-
No pictures.
That's the concept. Is that the concept car at that point?
Mm-mm. No, it's the real deal. Yeah, it's going to be really cool. I'm
That's
excited.
when will they come out?
I don't know the exact month next year, but probably at some point in the second or third quarter.
Okay, so summer into fall, somewhere in there.
We have a couple of volunteers that got the new Forester, and it is very cool.
It is very
It is. And I can tell you it fits a very large dog crate because they actually put one in. So they couldn't decide between the Crosstrek or the Forester. And that was the determining factor. Typical of the SPCA. It's all about the dogs.
I remember we were talking about that.
Yeah,
okay,
right.
we have to decide our cars on the dog capacity.
And it really does happen here at the SPCA. So
love it.
And the funny thing is that she's a volunteer, and it wasn't based on her dog. It was based on the SPCA dogs that are here.
Which dog was that?
Cody.
Yeah, Cody. Cody's a big boy.
Cody wasn't in his cage. He's out for a walk.
Cody's up at the new building, hanging out.
Does he have a suite?
He's got his new digs up there.
It's a little chilly outside today, John. You know,
Cody's got a lot of hair, though.
I know, but you know, Cody's lives a good life.
Yeah, he does.
He really does. He just got a new car. He just got a new apartment.
That's right.
True.
See, look at that.
True.
How many dogs can say that?
Cody's like, I've been holding out this long. Nobody's ever going to adopt me. I'm just going to live my best life.
I get to ride around, go to Starbucks, go to the park.
He's like, I'm way too big for Kelly to bring me home to her fleet of dogs.
That's right. That's right.
I'm about 150 pounds too heavy. For that.
That's right. The Crosstrek can handle 103 little white fluffy dogs,
right,
but it can't handle one big Cody.
He's a big boy.
Well, you know, that's going to be exciting to see that new building when it gets open. Though.
It is. And we've been slowly transitioning some animals in, and they're loving it. So.
I mean, she hasn't even been like, hey, do you guys just want to go check it out?
Take a sneak peek.
Take a little sneak peek. No, it's just been just all
there, you guys.
Just been it's you know, it's been shrouded in secrecy.
Just ask.
That's right.
No, yeah. Well, you know, didn't think we had to.
I've resounded that we're not going into a third year of this with.
I guarantee.
When's it going to be done? Soon.
No, I assure you, we won't be.
Soon. So it's obvious that you've got your permits and stuff like that, and you're ready to roll in there. So are you guys all set for Lights on the Bay?
We are all set, and we're still actually setting up because, as you all know, it takes like 3 to 4 weeks to set up that amazing display. But you know, Lights and Leashes is going to be a lot of fun. So once again, we have it 2 nights, and we have some so even if you don't want to do the whole walk, you can come out because we have our food trucks that are going to be joining us, and that's going to be Crabtown, Daily Crepe, Bragg's Cafe, and Sweet Satisfaction. So you can come out and eat and get some hot chocolate or ice cream.
Will Mr. Claus be there, do you think?
Mr. Claus will be there.
He does magic too. It's the same, the real Santa Claus, right? The same real one that was there last year.
Yes, the real.
Yeah, he's the real deal.
Yes.
Will Miss Gemma be there handing out swag?
Well, she better be out there.
We shall see.
Dancing with Santa.
Dancing with Santa.
Yeah, I don't know. She's like, listen, Dad, I'm kind of a big deal now after last year.
Now.
So, you know, I don't know if I'm going to do this for free.
Yeah, she's the Lights and Leashes superstar now. So, yeah, if we have to pay her, let us know. Okay?
We have to, she could be bribed in ways like, you know, other than money. You know,
hot chocolate or something.
Chocolate, you know, candy, stuff like that.
Youth.
Yeah.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
Well, we need to get a home for Louie.
We do.
And he's going to go in. You said he's going to go into a foster.
We're hoping so. That's what we're looking for. Right now, he's spending time in my office, so he's getting a lot of love and care.
Hey, Louie, you know what? That's the first step to Kelly's house.
I know. That's what everybody said. And I think all the people that work here do that on purpose. When they see one that needs a
little extra love.
So I'm hoping someone else will step up this time and I don't take him home and someone else will take him home.
Well, he's just exploring the world around here. I mean, he's walking all around. Mm-hmm. He's a very happy pup. He's not very excitable.
No.
Very chill. Housebroken.
Yes.
How's he on leash? Did you leash?
He's fine. He doesn't really want to take long walks. So he kind of goes out and does his business and come in.
All right. So
it's my kind of dog.
So if you like short walks.
Short walks. That's right.
Especially
he's the guy.
As it gets a little colder.
There you go.
Yeah.
Louie is the dog for you. And again, he's 15. He's a Maltese Yorkie mix.
Yes.
White with
little cream ears.
Little AACSPCA.org for Louie, and AnnapolisSubaru.com for the 25 Outback. But you're going to have to wait for the 26 Outback till probably next summer there. But go check out the Crosstreks because they're most popular Subaru sold in the month of October. And take one for a drive and you'll see why. You know, I noticed the difference between a 23 and a 24.
What's that?
The 23, which is Teresa's, has the little black mat on the bumper, the back bumper, has just like a pattern. And Paul's, who has the 24, has a pattern of, it's got like mountains, trees.
Oh, nice.
And then the sea on the other side.
You are just so
Look at that.
good at the detail.
I do observe like the dumbest things.
That is impressive.
No, Subaru would be very impressed and happy that you noticed the change.
Yes.
There you go. But
that's why they do it.
It'd be a great reason to. Did you like the other one better, the newer one?
No, there was no preference on either. But I mean, I got the message though, because I mean, this is a Crosstrek, okay, and you can take it from the mountains into the forests and into the flatlands and all the way out to the sea.
It's a message. How about that?
Or you can just drive it around Annapolis. Yeah,
that's right.
Perfectly fine.
AnnapolisSubaru.com is where you want to go, or 149 Old Solomon's Island Road. They've got plenty of cars there. And it is Share the Love through the 1st of January, where the Blue Ribbon Project gets a lot nicer swag than what you might get at Lights and Leashes. Because for every car that you purchase, or new car that you purchase or lease, they will get $400.
$400.
Which is huge for the Blue Ribbon Project.
Yeah, we're pumped.
It's
going to be good. So the 21st is when it starts.
I thought it was the 15th. Okay, so it starts
21st.
Next week.
Yep, next week.
And you're gonna have some stuff from Blue Ribbon Project there, right? In the showroom.
Oh yeah. It'll look like a advertisement for the Blue Ribbon Project.
Okay, well then, for those that don't know what the Blue Ribbon Project is, go check out blueribbonproject.org. But go to Annapolis Subaru. They'll have all sorts of stuff there to really explain what it is. This is probably one of the greatest organizations right here in our town. Yeah. They're headquartered up there at the old Crownsville Hospital. Taylor and his team are just doing as many wonderful things for the kids that are in foster care as Kelly and the SPCA are doing for the pups that are in her foster care here. So, but definitely do check that out. AnnapolisSubaru.com, AACSPCA.org. And I'm getting excited for Lights and Leashes. I'm going to be there on Friday.
Cool. It's going to be fun.
Very nice.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Is all this talk of inflation making you uneasy? Me too, especially the uncertainty. How bad will it eat into my future purchasing power? Well, don't feel helpless, because solar energy can give you some financial control. By installing and owning your solar system, you can lock out electricity cost inflation by locking in your electricity price for more than 25 years. Many of our inflation-fighting clean energy systems offset 100% of the annual electricity demands. Customers frequently add electric vehicle charging and backup batteries to their solar projects, providing them inexpensive auto fuel and additional energy security for the home. Freeze energy inflation in its tracks by committing to affordable, clean solar energy. Call us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net. But don't wait another minute. Sunshine's a wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.